Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Paul Amwa, and if this is your very first time coming across my videos, I hope that you watch this video to the end and maybe we can become family. But yeah, let's get serious, okay? So today's video is not going to be a lot of rambling, okay? I'm just gonna go straight to the point, talk about the facts, and I'm out of here. You'll be out of here too. Yeah, it'll be quick. So if you're ready, just go and get you some popcorn or something. So let's get into it. So as you saw by the title, it's gonna be a story time, okay? It's gonna be a story time. Now, this story, like anytime I bring it up, it still makes me feel like I feel a lot of emotions. Like I start to get red. A very embarrassing situation, and I just want people to learn a moral. Like, it's a moral to the story that I'm about to share with you guys. So, I worked in a store. So, I work in retail, right? And sometimes they rotate the work. Is like, they'll ask you to go to the store and work there. So, I was sent to go work in another store, right? So, considering the kind of person I am, sometimes if I'm going to tackle a situation that I'm not very familiar with, I think most people are like this. If I'm going to tackle a situation I'm not familiar with, I psych myself out. I tell myself, oh my God, you can do it. I know you've not done this before, but you're going to be fine. Keep your head up and smile. You'll be fine. And, you know, it's working with people. So you might as well psych yourself out because some people can be very crazy. Yeah. Just right off the bat, they're just like in your face. Like, I'm like, chill. Okay, so I was sent to a store. While I was on my way, I was psyching myself. I was telling myself it's gonna be good, you're gonna be fine. But it's somewhere in my heart, I knew. I didn't know what it was, but I knew that things weren't gonna go as planned or as I thought it would go. So I go in the store, and there's this particular lady. It's always a lady. It's always a woman. It's always a girl. It's always feminine energy. Like, why? Tell us why? So I go in the store, and I'm being friendly because that's what I am. Like, I don't like bad blood. I don't like bad energy. So I'm like trying to smile with everybody, saying hello to everybody. Like, hey, how you doing? I sent from another store to come and work here. Blah blah blah. It's not important. You're new here. We get it. Sit your ass down. So I go, and this is this particular girl. I tell her hi. She ignores me. I'm like, ooh. I just knew. She ignores me, right? And I mean, I'm just working. I'm, taking my customers, being nice, being friendly to everyone. Like, the smiley girl. I'm the smiley girl. And this girl is in the corner, and it's like, she's trying her best just not to pay me any mind. I'm like, I don't know you. Like, I'm new here. Like, what is it? Like, what is going on? Are you okay? Like, chill, bro. Like, what is it? So, it's time for me to go take my break, right? So, I'm like, she was kind of like the shift leader. So, but for those of you who do not, I mean, literally, a shift lead. You lead the shift. So, when the manager's not around, they make sure that everything's in order. They take care of, they're like second to the manager. So, it's about time for me to go on my break, right? And I tell her, hey, can I go on my break? Can I go on my break now? She's like, oh yeah, sure. You can go on your break, honey. I'm like, oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe it's just me overthinking. Maybe she's a nice person. Like, yeah, sure, honey, you could go. You take a break, baby. I'm like, okay. So I just walk out of the store. Mind you, it was a new environment, right? So I didn't bring lunch that day. So I was going around to try and go look for food. So I step out. I'm like, damn, I don't think I'm going to find food anywhere. Because there were no shops. Like, there's no place for me. I didn't see no McDonald's. I couldn't find anything. So finally, I get some food. I sit down and eat. Mind you, my break is just 30 minutes. So at this time, I've already spent like 15 minutes just looking for food. So I go find the food, and I sit outside, eat my food like some squirrel, like that's how I was eating. Because I'm like, oh my god, I'm in a new store, I can't be late. I just can't be late. I have to go back on time. So I'm done eating my food, right? But then I realized that I've exceeded 30 minutes. So at this time, it was like I'd spend like, let's say 45 minutes tops. So I'm walking back to the store, right? And my heart is literally pounding. I can feel it in my ear. Like my heart was racing. Because I can read energies. Most people can. But for me, like, I can literally read it. So I just knew I'm in trouble. So I go back in the store. I'm going to be my nice self, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like, I'm so sorry I'm late. Oh, turns out sis was not going to let us slide. So I decided to go on the register, you know, just act like nothing has happened. Just, I was trying to, you know, act like I didn't just take 45 minutes of my break. I knew I was in trouble, but I didn't think it was that serious. So I just go about my business like nothing has happened. And then I hear someone call me, like, hey, come here. I'm like, me? Oh, okay. So I tiptoed to her. No. She was like, you know you took an hour break, right? I'm like, me? An hour? I know I was late, but I didn't take an hour break. She was like, well, you threw everyone off your schedule. I don't know who you think you are, but over here, if we say 30 minutes break is a 30. You don't go over it, not even for a minute. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. At this point, I'm still being my sweet self, right? I knew what was going on, but I was just trying not to believe that that's what was going on. So she's literally talking to me like I'm her child at this point. Like, you know, you took more than a 30 minutes break. Like, I don't know who you think you are, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call your manager and tell him that that's what you're doing. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean, like, this new environment for me. I was trying to find food. She was like, and mind you, I wasn't even talking like this. Like, I'm gonna be very honest. I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't. I wasn't laughing, you guys. I wasn't laughing. I was like, I'm so sorry. I couldn't even mouth my words because I don't like things like that. I don't like it when it's an argument and like people like, can there be peace in the world, please? No fights. So I'm like apologizing, and this lady, I don't even address her as a lady. Like, I don't. People are feisty just for no reason. Like, chill, like, calm down. So she's talking to me like I'm her child. She's threatening to call my manager and tell him that I wasn't doing good. I said, like, I took my break. I took more than 30 minutes. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, okay? Yo, she was talking to me like I was her child. So while she was talking, right, I'm literally walking away because I'm thinking that should be it. Yeah, you told me that I was late. I was late. I took more than 30 minutes. So I'm walking away. And she was like, hey, come back. When I'm talking to you, don't walk away. You stand there and listen to me. I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus. Where did I go sleep today? Like, why are you being so mean to me? And she's like, this is the reason why I'm gonna call your manager and tell him. I'm like, I'm so sorry. This is not going to happen again. That is all I have to say. Like, what else you want me to do? Turn back the hands of time and make sure that I come back on time? Like, what do you want me to do? It's fine. But mind you, I wasn't talking like this. Trust me. I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Okay. Yeah. So she walks away. And she didn't even walk away. She's like, yeah, go take the register. In my mind, I'm like, this is not happening. This is not happening. So I go back to doing my work. Before I knew it, tears were streaming down my eyes like that. Streaming down my eyes. Streaming down my eyes. Yo, I am not joking. So I called the next customer that I was going to assist, right? And at this point, like, I'm bawling. I'm literally crying like a baby. Whew. I'm crying, right? So I tell my cashier, like my coworker, that yo, you have to wrap this up for me because I can't. And she literally saw me crying. So I run. It was like in the movie. I run to the restroom, and over there I just cried. I let it all out. Only to hear on the peer, you know, the announcement when they announce things, like everyone can hear, public service announcement, something like that. So all I hear is, Pearl, come back to the register. So I'm in the restroom. I'm like, she's definitely kidding me. I don't know who she is, but I think the devil got a hold of her. Like, she needs to calm down. So after I've been in the restroom for, like, let's say 3 minutes, I decide to wipe my ears. Did I say ears? I decided to wipe my tears and, you know, go back to work. So I go back to work. This same woman has the audacity to tell me, if you're gonna leave the register, you have to tell somebody, okay? You cannot just run off like that. And at this point, I had enough. I'm like, whew. I just took a deep breath and let it out, and that was it. I didn't say a word to her, nothing. So I'm just standing there. It was one shift lead that was really nice to me. She was like, yo, I seen what happened. And that same lady in question has been really mean to her when she was new in the store. And she was basically trying to tell me that that's how she is. Like, you know, yeah, that's how she is. And at this point, I'm like, I'm gonna make sure that I call corporate on her, because I don't think this is right. You're supposed to create a friendly environment for, you know, I was literally at that point where I was like, you know what, I don't care, you might lose your job, like, just watch me make you lose your job. So she tries to, the other, you know, shift leader tries to talk to me, tell me that it's nothing, just chill, okay? So yeah, that happened that day, and I went to my own store the following day, and I told the manager, like, yo, because of me, they all had a meeting. They're like, Pearl, what is it? Because I'm a nice person. Like, I don't go around looking for a fight. I don't go around looking for trouble. I'm just a nice person generally. So everyone is kind of like pleading with me, and you know, like my crazy coworkers are like, nope, you're not just gonna let this slide. You're gonna have to call somebody, and someone's gonna lose your job today. And I'm like, yo, she is gonna lose her job today. Like, trust me, she will lose her job today. Give me corporate number. I'm gonna call corporate. I remember telling my dad, and my dad was so mad. My dad was so mad about the situation. Was like, yo, I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna handle this. Like, don't worry. I was like, Dad, you don't worry. I'm gonna do it myself. So I went, oh my God, I was ready to do it myself. And these people were like, don't worry, we're gonna make sure that everything is covered. Like, we're gonna talk to her. She's not gonna do that again. She has 4 kids. I'm like, why you have? She has 4 kids. I might have fifth child. Why did she have to talk to me like that? And you're basically trying to tell me that, like, calm down. Like, this. I don't take this too far. It's okay. We're not going to send you to that store again. Like, yeah. So that was how they solved the problem. But the lesson that I learned from this situation is that you have to stand up for yourself. People basically take other people's kindness for granted. Like, people see you like you're too smiley, and they think they just can take advantage of you or talk to you anyhow. But trust me, you can still be a very smiling and friendly person and also be able to put other people in your place. Like, trust me. I learned it the hard way. So these days it's really funny that after that situation I haven't had any kind of situation, you know, similar to it, because this time around, just ready. Like, I'm gonna give it to you, like you deserve it. So yeah, the moral of the lesson is, like, I had to learn how to stand up for myself the hard way. I mean, I've had a lot of situations in the past where I should have not stood up for myself, but I didn't, and I experienced my recent one in the very harshest way. So people out there, my viewers, lovely people, please and please again, stand up for yourself. It's very important. Stand up for yourself. It's very important. Even if it will take you to make your white shirt dirty, trust me. And the thing is, you don't have to fight. You don't have to fight. Sometimes you just know a fight could pop up. You're gonna get beat. The other person is gonna get beat. But if it's that situation, then I can't really address it. But when it comes to talking, like stand up for yourself. That's all I'm trying to say. So yeah, that was a story about how I I experienced so I went to my manager and I was like, oh my god, I think that I have been verbally abused. He was like, verbally abused? What are you talking about? So yeah, you guys should not don't allow yourselves to be verbally abused by no one. Stand up for yourselves, okay? Alright, pretty much that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe. I love you guys. You guys should take care of yourselves. Stay healthy, and a peace and love from me to you. I love you guys. Take care.